starts now.
For the first time in nearly a decade, we have halted the progress of the Iranian nuclear program.
A president embattled at home now has a diplomatic breakthrough.
It will make our partners in the region safer.
A historic deal between Iran and the world's superpowers reached tonight after days of intense negotiations. And that deal comes less than 24 hours before President Obama comes to Seattle. Tonight, he was in the West Wing addressing the nation on a historic agreement with Iran over its nuclear program. The deal freezes the Iranian nuclear program while allowing inspections and lifting some sanctions. King 5's John Langler is live in the Satellite Center with the details. John?
Meg, President Obama comes here tomorrow to raise money, but this evening he was on television talking about something he and other Western leaders have tried to do for years: keep Iran from having nuclear weapons.
P5+1 is the convoluted title given to a very important group, a group made up of Iran and 6 world powers, negotiating in Geneva over the Islamic Republic's nuclear plan. Tonight, they have a peaceful solution.
Today, the United States, together with our close allies and partners, took an important first step toward a comprehensive solution that addresses our concerns with the Islamic Republic of Iran's nuclear.
President Obama made the announcement this evening, ending a diplomatic freeze between the U.S. and Iran that's lasted more than 30 years.
Today, that diplomacy opened up a new path toward a world that is more secure.
The preliminary agreement comes after lengthy talks. Secretary of State John Kerry arrived in Switzerland earlier in the day to push things along. The West got what it wanted. Iran will halt its nuclear program. It will open its facilities up for more inspections, all to make sure Iran cannot build nuclear weapons. Iran, most importantly, gets some of the economic sanctions against it relaxed, sanctions that have crippled the country's economy for years. But Iran's nuclear program only stops for 6 months. Still, all the major players say it's long enough for optimism.
While today's announcement is just a first step, it achieves a great deal.
Meanwhile, there's late word from the Associated Press that the United States and Iran have been holding secret talks on these nuclear agreements months before tonight's agreement. There's also word from Israel that its government is not pleased with the decision. Meanwhile, President Obama, as we mentioned, will be here tomorrow, but he is not scheduled to speak publicly. Reporting live, John Langler, King 5 News.
John, thank you. As we mentioned, the president will be in the Seattle area for 2 fundraisers tomorrow. So with that in mind, drivers should be ready for delays on area freeways starting around 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. That's when the president lands at SeaTac before heading to fundraisers in North Seattle and Medina. And a live look at SeaTac now, where airport officials tell us airspace will be shut down during his landing, as well as for Monday's takeoff. So that means about 20 commercial flights will see delays. For security purposes, the White House doesn't release the president's motorcade route. The monorail in downtown Seattle, that will also close for security reasons during the president's visit. It will be out of service starting tomorrow night at 8 p.m. until 8:30 a.m. Monday.